Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 36 on the Kokrobite project. Alright. I'm always excited when I want to talk to you about land because a lot of people have asked me over the past months about land, and I keep telling them, oh, I don't know. But when I chanced onto Select Estate, I was so excited to share all the details with you. And I know it's a safe place for you to build your dream home, and so you can live largely like a king and a queen with your family in peace. Okay, contact Select Estate for your land. All right, so we are back at site. A lot is happening. Previously, you saw us did the skimming on the walls, and then the inside, and then on the outside. And so we have to do these designs on the wall, like a frame. You can see the frame designs. Okay, I did same in my house, so the client wanted the same, and so we're doing everything just like I did in my house. Okay, this is a frame. They use the POP to design this one, so you can have your your wife, your kids, okay, pictures printed largely. You can fix them in there. And so when you walk into your room, the hallway, you can have these beautiful pictures on the wall, and I believe it will be so beautiful. Okay. In the meantime, the gate has been installed. The fence wall banisters have been installed. I'll be taking you there so you see it. The fence wall pillar designs have also been done, and so I'll be taking you through that as well. Okay, inside here, the client wanted a frame, and this frame, he wanted to use the POP to do the frame. And so the guys are doing the markings, and then they're going to go ahead and do the frame. Are you with me? Yes, they're going to do the frame. So you can see the markings on the wall. You can see the markings on the wall. So gradually the room is taking shape. And then also we're going to do the tiling, because now everything is set. Wiring, everything done. CCTV cameras installed. The only thing left is the door frames. Okay. Yes, the door frames. So again, you'll be seeing all of that once everything is completed. Okay. So we're getting on the outside. This is a security post. We designed a security post in such a way that it's habitable, and then also there's a washroom separated, attached to it, in such a way that even if you have some guests and you don't necessarily have to take them to your room and they sit by the porch and they want to use the washroom, they can use the washroom by the security post. Okay, I did the same thing in my house, where I even have a shower attached to it. So the caretaker in the house don't necessarily have to come to the main room and go to the guest or visitor's toilet. There's a toilet outside with a washroom attached to it. So anybody who comes to my house, and I can receive them at the porch. I don't necessarily have to take everybody to the room. I can receive them at the porch. The porch is so huge with chairs scattered around, so they can sit there, have a conversation, and if they want to use the restroom, there's a restroom outside there, and they can utilize them. So look at the beautiful tiles laid in the security post. You see that? So the security post is looking awesome. We want to make sure someone is living there to watch over the house, and that is why we are giving it the needed attention. So that's the washroom on your right hand side, and the room is on the left hand side, so that someone can live here and take care of the house. You understand? So it's very, very important that when you get to this stage, always create a room for someone to live there. Make the house habitable. Someone who takes care of the house. Once upon a time, they can open and clean the rooms everywhere whilst you are not around. In my case, I have someone living in the house. They're taking good care of the house. The windows are being cleaned. Everywhere is clean. The bathrooms, everywhere. Get the rooms active. There's a new smell every day. Spray the entire room and keep it fresh all the time. You understand? But if you lock the door and go away, you give room for roaches and everything, dust, cobwebs and all of that. They keep developing in your room, and when you come back, you have so much work to do. But when you have someone who comes intermittently, randomly to clean the room, spray the room, and they have some air blowers to blow the entire room to get rid of all the dust. You see that your house will also look fresh all the time. Okay, so this is the fence wall banisters being installed. We need to add up a little bit of blocks because the client wanted the height of the perimeter fence wall a little bit more higher, based on the design of the banisters. Okay, and this is so beautiful. Okay, and the gate also installed. You can see the gate. Okay, a very beautiful gate there. Very beautiful one. So the fence wall banister is done, and so we are getting all these things, one day at a time. We are not so much in a hurry. We are making sure that by the time the client arrives, the house is fully developed, look neat, no issue here and there, and then we can just hand over the keys and says move in. So by the time he comes home, the bed, the mattress, the fridge, everything is inside, just like I did when I got down from the airport straight to the house. Everything was in there for me. So let's see. I think this design looks beautiful. Look at the corner pillars. The corner pillars designs are beautiful. Look at the design on the perimeter fence wall. You see that? And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, the gate is a sliding gate with the pedestrians in the middle. Okay, so he didn't want to separate pedestrians. He just want one gate. Okay, and that is exactly what we did for him. The fence wall design looks beautiful. So now we have to look at the color selection for the house. The paint for this house has to be very unique so that it stands out. Okay, again, you're looking at the dust within the area. We want to avoid that. Any color that will absorb the dust, we don't want that. Any color that, even though when it's dusty, you don't see that on the wall. Okay, it keeps the wall so refreshed all the time, and it's a washable one. It's a washable paint, so whenever it rains, it washes the wall. Or even yourself, you can use a pressure wash machine to pressure wash the entire perimeter fence wall, and your fence wall will look so fresh. You understand? So those are the designs you see on the wall. This design comes a bit pricey, but once you bargain properly, you will get all this design on your perimeter fence wall. Okay, they don't come easy. Yeah, so everywhere designed neatly all the way. So at this area, we're gonna have a gutter, a big gutter. So because when it rains, all the water stays here. And you can see some of the markings on the wall. You understand? Yeah, so we are planning to get a gutter in this area so that we can resolve that issue, so that whenever it rains, we will not have any issue at all. Okay, so far so good. Look at what we have done. The whole place leveled up. Okay, so this is beautiful, and I believe that once you have the right people working on your house, you don't have to worry. All you have to do is keep working and keep sending the money. Okay, keep working and keep sending the money. Here we having some of the symbols drawn on the house. Okay, so that is our gate. It's beautifully, the fence wall, beautiful. These are some of the Bright&Clara'sChannel symbols. Okay, they speak highly of our culture, our heritage, where we come from. Okay, those symbols has meaning. Okay, and it's very symbolic of certain tribes of people and all of that. So it speaks of you. When someone comes and says, man, this man is well mannered, well cultured, he understands his heritage, he knows where he's coming from, and he wants to infuse that into his house. And it reminds you of the hard work that our forefathers fought for our freedom. You understand? And so all these things infuse and bring that beauty in the house. Okay, yes. So again, you can see the landscaping. We are still managing the landscaping and keeping the house clean. Here is a sock away mainly for the kitchen waste and the bathroom waste. Okay, it was not done properly, so we have to break it and redo it so that it can absorb water properly. And mainly we are going to put a submersible pump in there so that once it's getting full, it will pump the water out into the gutter. And that is why we want to create the gutter at the outside. So we're going to have a submersible pump in here, and it will be pumping water periodically, and not constantly, because you'll not be bathing all the time. The kitchen waste is just water. Okay, so it will just be sieving, and then they'll be pumping the water onto the outside. So this is just a soak away, okay, for kitchen and shower. For kitchen and shower. For the toilet waste, it goes to the septic tank, and that also I did mention that we are going to redo the entire septic tank, so I'll be taking you there. On a perimeter fence wall, we want to have light at a certain predefined distances. So you can see that Mr. Hammond and the team, they've started cutting the wall and placing the pipes into them. You understand? So all these things has to be done properly. Okay, so this is the sock away. Okay, and then all the back areas done properly. Okay, all these areas done properly. So what we have to do is run the electrical wires in all of them. Okay, and then we can decide to do our concrete stamp. Once we are ready, we'll do the concrete stamp. Gradually. You see, with time the grass are coming back again, and we have to clear them. I've asked the team, normally we spray and then they come back, but we don't want to destroy the natural ingredient in the soil by adding more additive. So we just weed, and then we remove the weeds from there. Sometimes we allow it to decay, you understand, so that in case they want to even have some green grass somewhere, they will still have some nutrient within the soil to be able to do so. All right, getting our borehole done. I think Mr. Amo already did the borehole. We'll be working on that. Okay, so gradually you're seeing changes. Your house transformation usually will take time, so it's just a matter of investment. And once you're seeing the results of that investment, it makes you happy to keep working more. My name again is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions Limited. Reach out to me so I can help you build your dream house. And yeah, I'll prepare estimate at the cost, and let me know if you need my services. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.